The title of this podcast is Your Slip is Showing. Most recently, I had a conversation with my friend Matt in which he was telling me about a colleague that he had worked with quite a while ago. And I mean, that he's still working with, but I had worked with quite a while ago and done some coaching with. And this guy was making some really great changes from being 1.0, Dave 1.0 to really almost becoming Dave 2.0. And then my contract with him ran out, and over time, Dave drifted, not because of me, but because he wasn't doing the practices that we had established. But he drifted back to Dave 1.0. And so in meetings now that he's showing up ill prepared, not asking for help, he's the old tendencies, and everybody in the company is aware that when Dave says something or doesn't ask for help or is ill prepared, and he gets really shot down by the boss and really reprimanded in front of all the other leaders, everyone can see it coming. They can just see it coming, and they all just have that angst about it, and it makes everyone uncomfortable. And but Dave could easily ask for more help. In this case, Dave's slip is showing, and people around him are noticing it. And so where does this phrase, your slip is showing, come from? It's a euphemism from the South, my days growing up in the South, that in the churches that I went to, in the church that I grew up in, we had the senior women. These are women that were, late 60s, 70. They were very involved in the church, and they were matriarchs. They were leaders in the church. And in those days, when women would go to church, they would wear dresses and skirts, and to not have their undergarment be visible or show lines under their dresses or skirts, they would wear what's called a slip. And it's a really like silk little garment that is able to conceal the lines of the undergarment. And if you put on your skirt or your dress and it wasn't pulled down enough, or your slip wasn't pulled up enough, then you would see the edges of the slip, and they would say, and someone would tap you on the shoulder, and they would say, your slip is showing. And this is also what I've given people in my life permission to do. That when Keith 1.0 shows up, and I have expressed that I'm committed to showing up consistently as 2.0, um, I want people to let me know that my slip is showing. Hey Keith, you could have handled that differently. Or like, are you 1.0 or 2.0 today? Or you're not smiling right now. I know we got a lot of things to do, but you can come up with a better way of speaking to people, and your tone could be differently to really create a better experience while we also achieve the goal. So I'm really grateful for people that let me know when my slip is showing. If I'm, at the airport or at a hotel and I am not having my expectations met, and so I've lost patience, I've lost any kind of inkling of kindness and respect for the person who is that I'm talking to. I feel like they are not, doing their job well. uh, I want the person that I'm with to let me know, hey, man, your slip is showing. Like you don't have to like go down that path. You just accept that they're not giving you a late checkout, or that they are not going to, find another flight for you, or whatever the case may be. There's always a choice, and sometimes these are blind spots. So it's really helpful to have people in your life let you know when your slip is showing. Now, you can't go, I wouldn't recommend going around telling other people that their slip is showing unless they give you permission to help them stay on the path and help them grow. In that case, yeah, go for it. Like, help each other be that way. My friend Matt and I have that relationship. My friend Julie and I have that relationship, which I'm super grateful for. And my friend John. We all let each other know when our slip is showing, and it helps us get back on the path. Start to stack those moments and days in which we are working on ourselves, and over time it becomes effortless. And one day you won't have to say your slip is showing with some of the areas that we are really committed to improving on. So hopefully that was helpful. And yeah, if you see me and I'm not being Keith 2.0, you have full permission to let me know that my slip is showing.